Previously on Dandies in Danger.
Let me run down what you guys are staring down the barrel of here. You're standing before a creature made entirely of ice. It has two very, very large arms. It's got just some big honking claws, and it's gonna take a swing for Liam because he's standing in the front. Liam is now at 1 health.
Zachery sees how cold the room is. His hand immediately goes for the brooch and starts unwrapping it.
Liam, don't you dare get up.
Liam's trying to get up. We have to distract it somehow.
No!
I'll do it!
No, well, I'll fine.
Stop making yourself a target! You're not helping!
Adrian, we're gonna gum up the fan. We're gonna stop it from moving.
Well, we can certainly try.
We managed to hold on to the fan blade for like a hot second. The blade does rip both of the cravats out of our hands.
God.
So we both lose our cravats.
Damn it.
You hear a snap, and the creature made of ice stops moving, and then its head rolls around to someone who has just entered the room.
Hi, my name is Haile, my pronouns are she, her, and I am the voice of Zachery Wilkos.
Hi, I'm Cass, pronouns she, her, and I'll be voicing Liam Bardsley.
Hi, I'm Chess, pronouns he, she, they, and I'm voicing Daniel Pritchard.
Hi, I'm Toast. My pronouns are she, her, and I play the voice of Adrian Edwards.
This is a real mess, I must say. All right. Everyone, I think it's time we had a talk. The four of you are confronted by a portly elderly gentleman. At least that's what he seems. He's got a kindly face, small spectacles around his nose. He's got a charming little waistcoat, a little bit worn out. He's got a little watch attached on a chain. He's just like a very warm figure. If you wanted to imagine maybe like Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life. That sort of figure. He's ambles into the room and he's got his hands behind his back and he's tut-tutting away and clasping his hands, and he glances over at you, Daniel, and does another quick snap. Your feet are now freed. He looks around the room and he's like, well, where is that cat?
Hi, excuse me? This is Zachery?
Oh, yes, of course, I suppose introductions are in order. I am the custodian, and, you are Zachery, you're Daniel, and then over there doing whatever. Adrian and Liam, you two, do you want to come over here and have a nice chat with us? Do you want just a nice chat?
No, I don't.
Liam makes no response. He's still a little bit shook.
Wait a minute, how do we know you're the custodian?
I thought Robin was the custodian.
Robin's not the custodian, Robin is Puck.
Speaking of which, where is our fine furred friend?
Zachery looks around.
Awesome. Do you want to roll a perception?
I absolutely do.
Where's the boy?
Back in it. Alright, here we go. 13, can I add my wisdom?
Yeah.
19.
Nice, excellent. I would like you to roll for spook, please.
Rude.
And what do I use for that again?
Oh, yeah. Is that the 8?
It's a D8,
It's
I
the
think,
D8,
because spook's out of 8. What if you get an 8?
Then I'll guess
You just
be
spunked
prepared
again.
to die.
Spunked.
It's a 4.
You've been spunked.
So let me describe what you've just seen and what has given you a mighty good spook. The ice crystals have cleared from the air. It's sort of settled to the ground in a fine mist now that this ice creature is no longer attacking you. Roughly to your right, so the opposite direction from where this other person has entered, you see a massive, massive wall. This room is obviously big enough to house this ice creature, but now you get to see what it was protecting. The wall is covered in faces. At least, that's what it looks like at first. The faces are abstract. The colors are bizarre. And the more you look at it, the sooner you realize that the faces are not in fact faces, but very large moths.
He is stealing faces. Oh shit, and the moth. Oh my god. Sorry.
These moths are larger than the ones that you've encountered before. These are almost the size of, like, masks. About 2 feet large, some of them. Some of them are even a yard in length. So, very large moths. And the eye spots, they have pupils, they have different colors. The furry part of the moth, for some of them it looks like a nose, for others it looks like eyebrows. And the wall is absolutely covered. They don't move. They're all sort of dusted in a fine frost that's keeping them stationary. And with a 19, I can tell you that Robin has run to the wall of moths while everyone else was preoccupied fighting this creature of ice. And you can see his small gray form has approached one of the largest moths on the wall.
Robin?
Robin looks over at you. Robin now has 5 eyes. Quick! Quick! I think I found him! Quick, come over here!
Zachery is caught between a rock and a hard place.
The custodian crosses his arms and shakes his head. Now, Robin, you almost had it this time, but the jig is up. Don't try anything rash. I'm sure we can all just talk this out, and we'll send these, unfortunate characters home. Don't you agree, Robin? I think it's time that we, let them get back to business. This has all been a bit of a mess, I think, as you are prone to make.
Wait, no. We're here to free Oberon.
Oh, I'm well aware. Yes, he's tried this particular stunt before, and I thought that he had been rather thwarted before. First with Felicity, and then with the church capturing him and whatnot. I thought I had seen the last of him, but no. A stain will always come back. And it's my job to clean it up. So, I think the best thing that I can offer for you all is I can send you home. Would you all like to go home?
Are these real faces? Are they stolen faces?
Stolen? Oh, that's a very strong word, Daniel. The faces are bargained for and contracted.
Well, we met some contractors and they were awful.
You mean, you must have, of course. Okay, so you've seen the crickets then. Did you arrange to meet them?
The crickets?
Yes, the ones that,
You made those things in that church-like
I
place?
thought the name was rather clever. You see, they jump around so high. I thought that was, and this, I see you've already met my beetle as well.
Your
They do have
beetle?
big meaty thighs, like crickets.
No,
he gestures to the ice creature, which the head is sort of rotating slightly as it continues to keep you in focus. Yes, I'm sure you've had quite a rough go of it, but no, the contractors make sure everything is on the up and up. These faces are perfectly bargained for. None of them was stolen. It was all done through bargains, including young Master Puck's Oberon.
What?
Oberon made a deal, and if I were to break this deal, that would just be... Well, there would be certain prices in order for that to proceed. But I'm sure I don't see why you would want to make the bargain.
Sir, please stop talking for a moment.
The custodian raises his eyebrows and pushes his glasses up his nose a little bit and puts his hands back behind his back and turns to Adrian fully and starts walking over to him since he hasn't.
Look, I've been through a lot. It's just we need a moment and you won't stop talking for us to collect our thoughts, and please just give us a moment.
He's tired, says Zachery at
I'm
once.
very tired.
Yes, and I'm sure you'd very much like to go home.
But look, we
did come all this way.
He's in his right mind. He has every right to be upset.
Oh, thanks, Dan.
Liam reaches his hand across Adrian so that his arm is in between Adrian and the custodian. He rests his hand on Adrian's shoulder.
Look, we met Titania, and she wanted us to do this.
I'm sure she did.
Her people are dying. They're running out of food.
They did make a bargain.
How can you be so heartless? All these faces and no heart.
Well, what is the consequence of breaking this bargain anyway? I mean, what's it to you if you lose one face?
One face?
It's a very big face.
My dear boy, I don't think you've quite seen the face that you've come here for. Robin has been creeping ever closer to the wall to one particularly large moth. Whenever the custodian notices him, however, his paws are frozen in place. Tiny little icicles shoot up around his feet so that he cannot progress any further.
Hey, you! Don't do that! That's rude!
Okay. Zachery is, holding up hands. He's also, very,
No, just, if you don't mind, young Zachery, if you wouldn't mind just, putting down your caucus stone. If you just put that back in your pocket, then I'm sure we can have a perfectly reasonable discussion.
Burn him.
Don't do it, Zach.
You don't have to hand it over. Just put it away. Just put it back in your pocket.
Okay, hold on. He's still holding it. He does not do that. He does not put it away, but he's kind of keeping it close to him. I want to get a few things straight. Did you make all these traps?
Traps?
Yes, all the little realms we had to go through just to get here. Are those your creations?
Well, it is difficult for certain kinds of people, humans namely, to reach our plane. Mm-hmm. Think of it more as a sidewalk that has to be progressed along. And if you were to walk on either side of this sidewalk, you would fall into a very deep ocean. That's the best analogy that I can come up with for you folks. The traps in this particular building, yes, those are mine. This is very true, but that's because sometimes particularly chaotic creatures will go nosing around and try to make a mess of all of my hard work.
Did you make the trap with all the sand?
Yes.
Okay, he turns the stone on him and he goes, "This is for Felicity." And
Alright.
he's gonna try and blast him.
Oh shit.
Fantastic! I would like everybody to roll initiative. Zach, you're already going to be going first because that was a fantastic surprise attack.
I don't trust this guy. I hope I'm making the right decision.
I don't like him either. I got 16.
I got 12.
I got 8, so I'll be going last.
And, oh wait, I guess I should roll for fella.
I'm at 3 hit points. I should have thought this through.
Ah, shit!
Oops. Do your flasks do anything for health?
No.
No, I don't think so, no.
Beans!
This isn't amnesia. You don't get better from drinking laudanum.
Zachery, I would like you to please roll the D20 to see if you hit. And I would also like to mention, while you're rolling that D20, you hear two high-pitched voices at the same time. One of them comes from inside the brooch, and it goes, "Yeah!" The second voice comes from somewhere behind you. It's Robin's voice, and he says, "Get him, Zachery, get him!" So you have a cheerleading squad as you roll this attack.
Does that make me roll with advantage?
The power of friendship.
The ego boost.
Yeah.
The ego boost or the distraction? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna say that evens
So,
out.
Oh, 17.
That's gonna do it. So go ahead and roll you a d8.
Roll me a D8. Gotta roll
we
a
once
D8.
or twice, because we got to roll the d8 twice for damage on the monster.
6. 6? Okay. You're just rolling 1d8.
God, that would have been really humiliating to say a cool line like, "This is for Felicity," and roll a fucking 1.
The custodian flies back and lands against his ice creature with a soft thud and a gentle oomph. And he lays there for a little bit, and then he sits back up, shakes his head, and pushes his glasses up his nose and brushes off some of the charred fabric of his vest, and stands up. I had really hoped that we would be able to talk about this. He snaps his finger again, and the large ice creature, the one he called the beetle, rumbles into motion again, and is going to go after Zach.
Fuck.
What happens if you get 0? Are you dead?
Do
Do we have to stop being
There
friends?
can be saving throws.
Do I have to, not be engaged to you anymore?
You're dead forever, and the podcast is over. So,
Do we have to move apartments?
Yeah.
oh, what's your defense?
My defense is 6.
All right, that'll do okay.
Against a D20, I'm really surprised.
The monster is just waking up, this beetle, and it comes towards you, and it's coming very, very fast, and it raises up one of its big, meaty paws to come slam it down on you, and it slams right next to you and does not do any damage.
Wow.
Oh, thank God I'm so tiny. I'm a very hard target. It's not my turn or I'd run. Sorry.
Zachery.
It is Adrian's turn now.
Fuck.
You're over by the fan with Liam, right?
Yes.
Liam has got his hand covered up over his mouth now and is still just shocked into silence, but is looking frantically between Adrian and Zach.
I don't know what to do.
Tackle him!
Old man?
Wait, is the custodian near Adrian? Because he was walking over to Adrian and
Yeah,
then
but
he was
then
kinda
Zach
Blasted
him.
him. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, where am I in relation to everything? I'm confused. Where's the monster in relation to the fan, I guess? Zach and Daniel, the old man, and the wall. And Robin.
Adrian and Liam are next to the fan. The fan is on one of the long rectangular walls of the room. So one of the longer walls. And it's not dead center. It's closer to the short wall, which has the entrance that the custodian came in through. Now, the wall of faces is opposite where the custodian came in, and it's on one of the short walls. Robin is by the short wall with all of the faces, but not quite up on it. Daniel and Zachery are fairly close together. They are in between Liam and Adrian and the ice creature. The ice creature is sort of backed into a corner, closer to the entrance where the custodian came in from, but not next to the fan. And then between the ice creature and Liam and Adrian, we have Zach, Daniel, and the custodian. So everyone is still a pretty good distance away from the wall of faces.
So what's happening? It's my turn.
It's your turn. You just saw this creature attempt
Almost-
to squash our smallest member and failed.
Okay. Well, what Adrian wants to do is now also grab Zach and Daniel and pull everybody into a group, but I don't think he can reach them from where he is.
Can you... Adrian, throw something that's in your flask at the monster!
You want to set him on fire?
Yes.
Is it flammable?
Yeah. Laudanum is alcohol and opium. Well, you can smoke opium. Shit, I guess it's all flammable.
I love the idea of Daniel saying this, like, in character. He's, like, kind of right next to this behemoth of a creature.
It's just like, shit.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's all flammable.
It's not flammable, man.
Okay.
Somehow wearing a beanie.
Like,
Where'd you get that
Adrian...
from?
You can do it, Adrian!
Whatever it is.
Okay. There's a lot going on, so he is going to pull out his flask because he knows he's got plenty at home. He's going to take it, and I don't know if it's in a breakable container, but he's going to take it and he's going to throw it instead at the custodian
Yeah, good idea.
and not the monster.
Good, because he's the one who controls everything.
Yeah. He just goes, "Nyeh."
Also, he's made of meat instead of ice.
Is he
Yeah.
gonna, like, splash him with it?
I assumed that Adrian was going to open it and throw the flask.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
roll a
hope
d20.
it splashes on him, otherwise, just what a waste.
Oh god, it just splashes all the way like a trail to him, but doesn't.
Either way, we can set it on fire.
Then you've gotta be the one to push him in.
If I still had my cravat, I could make a Molotov.
Oh, fuck. That would have been cool. You don't have, like, a handkerchief?
Well, I already
You have a
rolled a
skull.
7.
You have a skull.
Oh,
I'm not throwing away this skull
That's true, you gotta give it a proper burial.
in my house.
could you imagine? Felicity's like, I'm so glad they're being so respectful to my remains.
You got a 7?
Yes.
That is a poor roll.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that it does splash all over the floor.
Ah!
And, like, enough gets onto the custodian's sleeve, just like a little bit, that he looks up, and he looks very offended. What a rude boy. How rude.
Yes, I know.
I just want to talk. I just want
No,
to have
you
a
don't.
conversation.
No, I don't trust you. You're very mean.
You want our faces, you selfish... You know what.
Good one, Daniel.
Thank you.
That one got him.
Thank you.
now it is Liam's turn. And so...
Liam, I still think it's best if you don't do anything.
Yeah, you have only 1 HP. You look rough, buddy.
Liam is going to shakily stand up.
Wait, I thought
All
he
his
had
insides fall out.
He already stood up because he had, like, his arm in front of Adrian.
No, he was just like...
He's just reaching up.
Oh.
He was
yeah.
on his knees,
Okay.
devastated from his fashion loss.
God.
Yeah.
Got long arms.
He's a tall boy.
Yeah, didn't he say his,
Adrian's
his
also
hand was
kinda
on his
tiny.
shoulder?
Oh, I did. I thought,
did.
honestly, I thought Adrian was on the ground as well.
No, he never got on the ground.
Well,
Sorry.
balls.
Leah!
It's just like...
How long have you been hiding these gigantic arms? What can you do with that arm?
I just assume he stood up when he was putting his arm in front of Adrian.
All right, fine. Liam, who's already standing up... Sorry. Liam starts to stumble over towards Zachery. The movement itself is going to be his turn, and he's not going to make any attack, but he is going to get over to Zach and start to grab his coat and try to pull him backwards. And that'll
Oh,
be
so
it.
now you like that idea.
And I died.
And now it's Daniel's turn. Daniel, you are mobile again.
Yes, that's true. I guess Daniel's just gonna...
You've got the beetle and you've got the custodian within arm's reach.
The custodian's in arm's reach. Okay, Daniel's gonna punch him.
Wrestle him to the ground. Get
Danger.
him on fire.
Daniel's
Very
gonna
danger.
punch him using his bar fighting skills.
You are slightly behind / to the side of the custodian. How are you punching?
So I
You're-
can sock him in the ear from behind.
You could.
Wait, sneak attack from behind.
Just box his ears, man.
How about I punch him in the kidney?
Oh.
You could do a kidney punch.
Because that'll
If
double
you
him
wanted to
down.
be a deplorable, ungentlemanly,
Well,
Do it, B.
do a rabbit punch. Go for it.
Daniel doesn't like elderly English men telling him what to do, so he's gonna punch
He's
him
gonna
in the
punch
kidney.
this old man in the kidney.
Yeah, he's gonna punch him in the
he
kidney.
deserves it.
Okay, D20 for that.
Go for D20.
Oh, give me a good one. 3!
Oh,
Oh, baby boy. So he should have boxed his ears.
Punch him in the kidney. He's probably wearing like a really
Are you
thick
adding
coat.
your
Attack?
attack? Because I think that's
6.
that's 6.
Yeah,
That's how we play, right?
that is how we play.
Yeah.
My magic doesn't count because that's something else. It's not like a punch.
But yeah, so you can add your 6.
I thought we only added it to the damage.
No,
Well, he's only got 3 attack anyway, so his
Also,
total
this
is
chair
6.
very creaky, babe.
I'm sorry.
My attack is 3, so altogether is 6.
Altogether is 6. Yeah, that'll land.
Oh.
I punch him in the kidney. He
You
just
punch
got
him in the kidneys. Go ahead and roll a D20.
weak kidneys.
Wait,
Hang on,
D20
no.
or...
I'm positive that we said we were only adding it to, like, the damage.
No, we said we were only adding it to the aiming. And then damage is only like, that's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
Is that what
It's-
we've
I
been doing?
don't think that's what we've been
No, Haley knows. For the damage we've been doing, like, okay, do 2d8.
Well, a 3
A
again.
3, okay. The custodian goes,
What you doing with the...
I clipped it, I'm sorry.
and then he turns around to you, Daniel, and he says, honestly, I thought that you would have manners, but clearly this is not the case.
Can I slap him in the face?
You had your turn.
I'm afraid that's what he's going to try with you.
Oh,
now.
he's gonna slap
He's
me in
going
the
to
face.
not only slap you, but backhand you across the face.
Oh, rude motherfucker.
That's a man I don't like.
Mm-mm.
What's your defense?
It's all 6.
6.
6? Okay. He swings and he, like, kind of overreaches a little bit and misses your face entirely.
You stupid old
The
man.
comedy of errors for this guy.
I like to think I'm good at dodging.
Oh, yeah, that too.
We should all dogpile him.
So I just, like, shittily punched him in the kidneys, and he's like, oh, that's rude, and tries to slap me and misses.
Yeah.
This is going great. This is a fight between dandies and an old man.
But we've also got an ice beast, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why no one is slapping the beast yet.
Speaking of which, it is now Zachary's turn.
We could still try to set him on fire. I don't know.
Yeah, that would have worked really well.
I tried.
You did your best.
I don't have a good throwing arm.
Motherfucker. I think he is still gonna use... Yeah, he's still gonna use his magic. And he tried to slap Daniel, so now he's gonna try and take away his hands.
Oh shit. He's gonna aim
So
the fire at
Zachery-
his hands?
Zachery is going after the custodian.
Zachary's gonna go after the custodian. I'm changing it to where he's not gonna aim at his hands, he's gonna aim at his body, because I'm gonna play this smart.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
I was about to say.
That's what he wanted to do. He's
Oh.
like, oh, I'm coming for your hands next.
I had like one cool move, I'm not gonna get cocky again. Alright, he's just gonna do a good
Yep.
body shot.
Yep, give us your old d20. A 2. The fire shoots past the custodian and hits the wall near the fan.
Oh, hey.
It goes rather close to Adrian, because that was very close to being a nat 1, but it goes close to Adrian, but does not singe him, in fact.
Oh,
Zachery.
sorry, aren't you glad you didn't have that alcohol on you anymore?
Hmm.
By the way, do you have any more?
I truly wish I did.
Us too.
As you all are having this charming banter, the ice creature
No.
is going to go after Daniel, because Daniel took a swing at the custodian.
Come at me, scrub lord, I'm ripped.
And you said your defense is 6, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's probably still disoriented from the beating that you guys gave it earlier, and also Daniel is very excited and to be nimble on his feet once more and no longer covered in ice, and so he leaps out of the way just as the ice creature smacks one big hand down next to him.
I'm a free boy! I just picture him excited, like, oh, I've got leggies again! kick. Come to catch me now!
Everybody doing bad rolls. I mean, it's working in our favor, but damn.
This is the most awkward fight.
Yeah.
It's the Liam. I've been doing fine, except for the time where I almost put Adrian on fire. But there wasn't
Fine except for
almost.
that.
I
Yeah.
would argue it's not fine.
It is now Adrian's turn.
Let me think. He's losing his mind at this point. Everything's been building up. He no longer has his drugs or alcohol. The battle, whatever this is going very bad. He's completely lost it, so he's gonna try and run and tackle the old man.
This is glorious.
This is a real good feel to it.
Please roll a d20.
Please, 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 I'd like to do this well.
This is like a young one stunt.
I've lost my fucking mind.
Just like barrels in them.
A 19!
Yes!
Oh, God.
Adrian.
For sure. Go ahead. The custodian is mostly impressed that Daniel was able to avoid getting squashed and is watching Daniel run off in one direction. And from out of nowhere, this small, angry little man comes charging at him. And go ahead and roll that d8.
Angry little drug addict.
Can we please say that he's going like, Ree! Like he's just like angrily charging this man.
Yeah, he's making some sort of stupid noise. Does Liam have any reaction to this?
With 1 hit point, he's probably like, oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
But 1 damage. But 1.
Oh my
His
god.
tiny, flimsy little body.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to tell you what happened.
What happened?
What happened is Adrian comes charging out of nowhere, completely catches the custodian by surprise. What he didn't account for was the difference in mass.
Yeah.
The custodian is a very solidly built gentleman, and so whenever Adrian hits him on impact, he stumbles back a few paces, but then looks down, and Adrian just has his arms wrapped around this guy's middle, and he's pushing up against him really hard and making absolutely no more headway whatsoever.
But are you sure he didn't just run into him and then immediately fall back down on the ground himself?
Boink.
As cute as that would be, you didn't roll a 1, like, during your initial hit. You did really good on your initial hit, so I'm gonna say that you are just sort of grappling with him there.
But the custodian takes 1 point of damage?
Yeah.
Or is it just... Okay,
Okay.
cool.
He gets bruised in his tummy.
Kidney punched and then bruised.
Okay.
Kidney punched and landed.
I hate you so much. That's what Adrian says.
Liam is pulling Zach back towards the back of the room.
Stop it!
In other words, towards the wall of faces. He sees Adrian do this though, and he's like, "That's a grand job, Adrian, but be careful, God." Get out of there!
You wouldn't listen to my advice. I'm not going to listen to yours.
The custodian is rolling his eyes at this point. He's like, oh, Lord, give me strength.
Liam, what are you doing?
We have to get you out of squashing distance, Zachery.
Out of squashing distance.
You're a ranged fighter.
Zachery had been looking at the ice beast when he thought of this, thinking to, like, maybe I should aim at his arms. And then Liam just says that and he goes, oh, this man's on his last leg.
So I'm going to say, Zachery, are you fighting Liam from dragging you back towards the back of the room, or are you letting him sort of guide you away from the immediate vicinity of the ice beast?
So Liam is dragging me back towards the fan?
No, towards the wall of faces.
Then he's gonna let him do that and just
Okay.
pretend like he's struggling so the custodian doesn't pay too much attention. Because if the custodian's paying attention to these boys, it's better to just let Liam make it seem like Liam's frantically panicking and allow themselves to be closer to Oberon's face.
All right. Marvelous. It is now Daniel's turn.
Punch him again.
Yeah, Daniel.
I've got him.
Yeah, Adrian is holding him, so Daniel's gonna, like, do a charged punch by running and then jumping and then punching him in the face.
I don't know. Okay. This is the
That's
best.
what he's going for.
And how many fights did you say that Daniel has been in his life that he
been
thinks
in a
this
few.
is...
Quite a few.
He's been in a few.
He's been in a few fights.
He's
Yeah.
visibly Indian, so, like, being in bars and stuff, people saying wrong shit. He's been in lots of duels. Like,
Yeah.
He has had to combat racism his entire life, so he's kind of...
But now he's just combating a wizard.
So
He's used to fighting.
So that's legit. And how many times has he used this charged up running anime fucking punch?
Never. He's just feeling very inspired.
Okay.
Sometimes new environments allow new artistic fighting styles to come up.
All right. Bring it on.
13
That's gonna be a
plus
hit.
attack is 16.
Yep, that's a hit for sure. Go ahead and roll your...
D8?
D8, yep.
5.
Better than me.
So Adrian's holding him.
Get him.
Get him, Daddy!
Get him, Daddy.
Daddy,
Get him,
really
Danny.
punch him. Punch him, Daddy.
Look at the beast, he's melting away.
Can you blame him?
Phenomenal. So now the custodian is going to try to push Adrian off of him. So let's do...
Wait, did my attack land?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was it like, though?
What was it like?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I anime punched.
No, I'm so sorry. That was my fault. Bad job. Okay. You said you did 5 damage?
Yes.
All right. Out of 8. Not bad. Let's say you didn't get any extra force from the running jump, but he was very intimidated by the fact that you were charging towards him. So probably at least a little bit of that damage that he took was psychic damage from
Psyched him out.
just your pure rage. And I would say that you got him like a good kind of hook across the face.
Nice.
And he's got a little blood under his nose now.
Daniel's a psychic fighting
bleeds.
type.
It bleeds, we can kill it. That's what Daniel canonically says. He says, he bleeds, we can kill him.
Alright, calm down.
Okay.
He's out for blood right now.
God.
My God, you're all brutes. The lot of you are brutes. And the custodian is going to try
You're
to
the brute.
push Adrian off of
Good
him.
one, Adrian.
Called him Adrian.
Contest.
He, it doesn't matter. He got a 1.
Ha!
He got a 1. So, he's gonna try to, he kind of, moves his tummy a little bit to kind of push Adrian off of him, but he doesn't manage to, get his arms in for enough leverage. So we'll say that Adrian, you can keep on holding him.
Hold them steady for Daniel to wail
You
on.
old bastard.
Yeah. Jesus fuck.
You're the brute. You made all these horrible things. And I hate you.
Daniel rips his jacket off and
Oh my
God.
rolls his sleeves up.
You've unlocked him.
This is all of our characters are slowly coming into their classes. I'm not, we've made Liam very strong, but I'm not 100% convinced he's not some kind of cleric with the way he rolls.
Oh yeah, he's kind of a cleric.
Yeah.
Rolls very poorly, to be sure.
But, he's built, but like, ugh.
And speaking of the two of them, it is now Zachery's turn.
Zachery is going to turn and grab Liam and go towards the faces. How close are they to the faces? Can I make it in one turn?
I would say that you can get up close to where Robin is. So yes, very close to the faces, but you probably wouldn't have time to do any actions if you get all the way over to the wall of faces.
That's Robin what to do.
Can I get halfway to Robin, and can I free Robin's feet?
You can roll for it to be sure.
Yeah.
I will definitely let you roll for that.
Okay. I'm rolling with a d20 currently, is
Yes.
that correct? Rock and roll. A 20!
Oh, for sure.
A 20!
His little beans are nice and warm. His little beans are so good. Actually,
He had pointed the brooch thing and he goes, Robin! And he shoots the fire at him, but only enough so that Robin's beans are free.
excellent. I'm going to say that the fire goes along the ground a short distance and then heats up the feet from below. And whenever Robin leaps up,
Does he turn into a handsome prince?
when Robin leaps up, you hear something. It's a waltz. It's the waltz you heard whenever you passed through the room of the Fae.
What?
Why? And Robin turns into a handsome fucking prince.
Yeah!
You do?
This is the fantasy shit I'm here for.
Wow.
Wow.
Way.
Another
Robin.
person for Daniel to crush on.
After all this,
Sorry, I threw you.
Oh,
you want to go
please.
have some coffee?
I've had a lot of one-night stands and no commitment.
Okay, anyway.
Look, I live fast and die young.
Are you a bard?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Robin.
Sorry.
Robin, not as a cat, has silvery gray hair. It is floating around his head, much like the Fae that were in the ballroom before. He has two horns. They twist in opposite directions. His skin is sort of a pale white gray, and it has whorls and striations much like the bark of a tree. He still has 5 eyes. His mouth is beautiful and wide and full of very sharp teeth. And when he sees you, he smiles.
He's so pretty.
Uh-oh.
He gives you a quick wink, Zachery. He's got very long silvery eyelashes and bright green eyes. All of them. And only one of his eyes winks. It's the one up at the top, because I could tell you were about to ask. The eye up at the
Which
top
eye?
winks. And he says, "Thanks for that, Zachery."
Yeah, no problem.
He is clothed, by the way. He's wearing a tunic that has a very simple design, and it's got some of the same golden pattern on it that many of the Fae were wearing in the ballroom. So he's not naked. The clothes magically appeared there.
He's so kind of scared because, like, the Fae aren't known to be super trustworthy, so he's just trying to bank on the idea that he's doing the right thing and giving the Fae back Oberon's face.
Robin beckons you, and he says, "Come on over here and give me a little hand with this."
Is Robin Irish?
Nope. He says,
Does he still speak like, "Hey, yeah, come on over here"?
It's like Minna versus her other form.
if you want to find out more, you'll have to ask him. He says, "Give me a hand with this, won't you?"
I can't, it's the end of my tongue.
It is, in fact, the beetle's turn.
Mm-hmm.
The beetle is going to go for Adrian. Because
He is the one holding him.
he is the one holding the custodian. And so, let's see how he does. He's been a little bit clumsy.
Does this not put the custodian in danger as
Yeah.
well?
I didn't tell you how he was going for you.
The beetle just leans down and peers in and then cautiously
Picks him up.
Adrian up. Is like, "Hey, stop."
Okay. You said your defense was a 6?
Yeah.
Okay, so the beetle shoots ice through the ground to lock you in place.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like you to roll a d20.
Oh, yeah. A 20!
Oh,
A
20!
20.
Oh, excellent.
Ooh.
Question. How do you avoid it?
I wanted to do this move anyway. Adrian's he's leaping up so he can hit the custodian in the chin with his head.
Ooh. Bonk.
So, Adrian stays holding on to the custodian.
No, he'd have to let go of him.
Oh, he's gonna let go of him, okay.
So he can...
And so he avoids getting caught by the ice because he's leaping off the ground like a cheerleader with his little legs in the air so that he can bonk the custodian in the head.
I mean, I guess so. Like, he's down here, and
Yeah.
so he's gonna just sort of shoot himself upwards like a little torpedo so his head can hit the custodian right in the chin.
Uh-huh. But his feet will also have to be off the ground. So is he jumping? I want to make sure we know his little feet are leaping up behind him.
So is he like
Yeah.
box jumping?
I guess so.
Okay, he's
His
like
feet
box.
are off the ground. He's jumping up.
He's just sort of shooting cannon, like torpedo, but
Uh-huh.
like legs come with cannonball box jump.
But he hits the custodian so far that they both go flying. And they're both off the ground.
All right,
they might get both.
Since it's Adrian's turn next, Adrian, if you want to pull this off
Yeah.
and deal damage as you're dodging, let's have you roll your d20 one more time.
I should just get it, though.
That's the Adrian way of thinking.
A 5? Yes,
Oh,
Yep.
fuck. Okay.
that works.
Nice, Sue.
Excellent.
Should I be adding my attack to these things?
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you not?
Okay. No, because you didn't that other time.
Well, I haven't been, because I've been using a magic thing. That's not me physically punching. That's me relying on a magic thing.
I think we messed up our rules, but whatever. So a 6.
Phenomenal. Yeah.
Okay.
You get
Cool,
it. Go ahead
cool,
and roll
cool.
the d8.
Stupid old man.
Yeah. Let's say that you do manage to knock him over.
Womp.
Cool. A 4.
A 4. All right. Now it is Liam's turn.
Liam, did you see what I did?
What?
Did you see?
Um,
You didn't see it?
Good job, Adrian.
Oh, that idiot's dragging attention towards us.
I'll tell you about it later. Maybe.
The custodian does look over and see where Zachery and Liam are right now.
I'm so sorry.
That's such an Adrian move, though. I can't even be mad.
Liam is gonna see what's up with Zach, gonna see what's up with Robin, and is going to
Be like, oh, I don't want any of that.
No.
Okay.
He is, whenever he makes eye contact, whenever the custodian looks over at them, he's going to push Zachery behind him in the direction of Robin.
Cool.
And going to say, "You figure that out. I'll buy us a little more time."
Don't die, please, he says.
Liam squares up. He wipes he wipes the back of his hand across his nose and
Yeah, boy.
takes off his jacket as well. So now we've got 2 boys, 2 jackets,
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Get him.
and he's ready. Daniel, custodian, and Adrian are on the floor. The beetle just made a ploy to freeze up Adrian, but it missed, so you've got some, ice on the ground behind you.
I wanna
Kick him.
I wanna run over and then jump and then bring my elbow down on his face.
The WWE? Is this?
World Wizard Wrestling?
Oh no.
E-wrestling. World Wizard E-wrestling. He's gonna jump and bring his elbow down in the custodian's face.
Okay, I mean, I really hope you don't get a 1 because you're gonna break your
I'm gonna
fucking
break my
elbow
arm and just
if
be
you
like,
don't get a good
"Oh!"
roll on this. So go ahead.
Are you
for
rolling
it.
a d20 for this?
Yes.
Yes,
Awesome.
this is for the aim.
wait, I'm gonna
Aim your elbow real
I'm
good,
gonna
please.
do my hard one.
He means dice.
Please. That's a 2!
Fuck.
Plus attack is 5.
Okay,
I probably slip on the ice. So I'm running towards him.
that's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
D8.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
You're
guy's so
destroying
mean.
this old man.
It does not look cool, but you do manage. You kind of slip a little bit and you end up falling on him.
This is all.
I got a 6.
Okay.
This is all kind of going like a Wes Anderson fight. It's really awkward, but
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be nice music behind it.
Yes.
It's in slow motion with some indie band.
There's a lot of pink in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the ice monster is stop-go animation.
Yes. Yep. Now it is the custodian's turn.
Destroying this old man.
Oh, God.
The custodian is going to aim a kick at Adrian.
I just want to know, sorry, did Daniel break his glasses?
No.
The old man's glasses?
No, if he had gotten a 20, I might have let him break his glasses. But he still has his glasses on his face, in fact.
Okay.
Those are some strong glasses.
Carry on.
Okay. The custodian is going to aim a kick at Adrian to try to push him back into the ice that shot up from the floor where the beetle had previously attempted to freeze him to the ground.
Don't do that. Lol.
But he gets a 1!
Shit, man.
So, I'm gonna say that the custodian does attempt to kick Adrian, but his little leg just kind of shoots off in the wrong direction. And to cover up for it, he says, I really don't want to hurt you all.
Bullshit.
I was perfectly willing to have a conversation.
But you're in the way of things.
Oh, I see. How very human of you.
You're an asshole.
Now it's Zachery's turn.
Alright, Zachary's running over to help our boy who's not a cat anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Running over to help Puck.
Alright, so, Zachery, how good of you to join me over here.
Yep, let's just get Oberon's face and go.
I think you'll find this is the one we're looking for. And the one moth that Robin is standing in front of is, as I've said before, much larger than the other moths, but there are a few other things that are a little bit different about this moth. It has 8 sets of wings, so it's got hella wings. Each of these sets of wings have eye spots that are this same sort of luminous green color that you've seen on some of the other fae. The body of the moth is shimmering and golden, and it has 4 antennae. And the antennae are long, and they're soft and fluffy. And as you approach, you see 2 of the antennae twitch slightly. And it moves just a little bit as you walk closer. And the custodian, you can hear from the other side of the room, just bellowing, "No! Stop it!" And Robin turns to you, and with 2 hands, now hands, not paws, grabs you on your shoulders, and grins and says, "Now, Zachery, what do we know that moths like?"
Fire?
And if you wouldn't have thought it possible, but his grin gets infinitesimally wider.
Yeah, okay. He holds up his... Why does this feel like the wrong thing to do? No, we gotta progress the story. Let's do it. Alright.
I don't trust anyone.
That's a good policy. Zachery holds up the... Oh, this feels like I'm in such a Felicity state. Zachery hesitates.